Protesters and supporters gathered today as the Dalai Lama arrived in Inglewood. The Dalai Lama's California tour is on its final stop. Good evening, I'm Ben Capinos.
And I'm Kristen Nakashioya. Protesters say they're speaking for 4 million Buddhists worldwide who say they are being persecuted by the religious leader. The Dalai Lama is a Nobel Prize winner known as a leading teacher on wisdom and compassion. ATVN's Matt Hamilton shows us why a branch of Buddhists oppose the popular spiritual leader.
A calm crowd waiting for the Dalai Lama today in Inglewood turned loud once the spiritual leader's motorcade arrived. As the Dalai Lama greeted followers, a decades-long conflict between the two Buddhist groups boiled over. On the one side are supporters like Pema Donda.
They want him to be their root guru, but at the same time, they don't want to stop what he is saying. And then that's not fair to him also.
On the other side, a sect of Buddhists called the Shugden Network. And Shugden Buddhists staged a rally outside the forum while the Dalai Lama spoke to thousands inside. Shugden Network spokesman Len Foley said the protest centers on a prayer to a specific god, Dorje Shugden. In 1975, the Dalai Lama banned this type of worship.
He's a Buddha of compassion and wisdom, so when we make prayers to Dorje Shugden, we're basically praying for wisdom and compassion.
But it's not just Buddhists in Los Angeles who feel persecuted. The protesters behind me say they're advocating on behalf of the over 4 million Buddhists worldwide who worship the deity Dorje Shugden.
Right now in India, there are placards on restaurants that if you're a Shugden practitioner, you're not allowed service. They will refuse service. There are placards on hospitals. So when you're imposing that belief on other people, that's religious discrimination.
The Dalai Lama has said worshiping Shugden hurts Tibetan independence and the Tibetan people, and it personally harms his health. His loyal followers defend the ban on Shugden worship and say it's not an essential Buddhist teaching.
You know, core part of Buddhist teaching is that when you receive teachings from your teacher, you must respect and trust your teacher. So if they don't trust his teaching, teach as a teacher and don't have respect, then they should not come to his teachings.
Foley said the Shugden Network wants a meeting with the Dalai Lama.
For him, the ban is in place and he's not changing his mind, and we're asking him to really rethink what he's doing because it's wrong.
As of now, the Dalai Lama has not agreed to a meeting, so this prayer about compassion will continue to divide. In Inglewood, Matt Hamilton, ATVN.